What's up, everybody? This is the Force of Nature Spiritual Awakening, and today we will be discussing the charts of an abusive man. Okay, so I have 6 different charts of an abusive man. Some of them are famous, some of them are people that I just personally know, okay, that are physically abusive to their partners, physically abusive in general to people, okay. So we're gonna jot this down. So the first person is a famous person, okay, very much older person, okay. He was born in 1931. I'm not going to reveal his name, but most people today know exactly who this person is. Okay, they even did a movie on it. Okay, showing the abuse of the intensity that this man can go. Okay, so we're gonna start this off right now. So, Sun in Scorpio, Moon in Virgo, Mercury in Scorpio, Venus in Scorpio, Mars in Sagittarius, Jupiter in Leo, Saturn in Capricorn, Uranus in Aries, Neptune in Virgo, Pluto in Cancer, North Node in Aries, Lilith in Taurus, Chiron in Taurus, Part of Fortune in Libra, Vertex in Capricorn. So unfortunately, I don't have the time that this man was born. So I do not have the house placements, okay? But even when you're looking at a sun in Scorpio, you could also look at this as sun in the 8th house. You could also look at moon in Virgo as moon in the 6th house. Mercury in Scorpio, Mercury in the 8th house. Venus in Scorpio, Venus in the 8th house. Mars in Sagittarius, Mars in the 9th house. You see what I'm saying? And so on and so on. But let's just keep on going with this man. So he also has Sun squared Jupiter, Moon squared Mars, Moon conjunct Neptune, Mercury conjunct Venus, Mercury squared Jupiter, Venus squaring Jupiter, Mars squared Neptune, Saturn opposite Pluto, Uranus squared Pluto. Okay, Mars squared Neptune. A lot of times these people don't really know who they are. They're trying to find out who they are. Okay, so he does have a lot of Scorpio in his chart. All right, which is going to make him a very intense individual. Having Mercury in Scorpio or Mercury in the 8th house, these people's way of thinking is to a level of suspicion. Okay, they're not trusting. They have trust issues. Okay, they don't trust people at all. Always think you're trying to get them or slight them or play them or try to get at them, attack them and things like that. So they feel like they have to react that kind of way, in a scorpionic kind of way or a plutonic kind of way. Okay, so the next person, okay, all of these people are men. Sun in Aquarius, Moon in Pisces, Mercury in Capricorn, Venus in Pisces, Mars in Pisces, Jupiter in Sagittarius, Saturn in Scorpio, Uranus in Sagittarius, Neptune in Sagittarius, Pluto in Libra, North Node in Cancer, Lilith in Capricorn, Chiron in Taurus, Part of Fortune in Scorpio, Vertex in Gemini, Moon squared Jupiter, Moon squared Uranus, Mercury squared Saturn, Mercury squared Pluto, Venus conjunct Mars, Jupiter conjunct Uranus, Saturn conjunct Pluto. Okay, just backing this up. Venus conjunct Mars can indicate, okay, in a man's chart that he has underlying issues with women. Okay? Also, with the Mercury square Pluto, we know that people that have Mercury square Pluto, okay, they're very mental people. This is similar to having a Mercury in Scorpio or a Mercury in 8th house. Okay, when you see a square in between it, it's going to be a conflict with that. So it's even more destructive. Okay? Just letting you know. Okay, next man. Sun in Libra. Sun in the 1st house. Moon in Taurus. Moon in the 8th house. Mercury in Scorpio. Mercury in the 2nd house. Venus in Libra. Venus in the 12th. Mars in Libra. Mars in the 1st. Jupiter in Pisces. Jupiter in the 5th house. Saturn in Cancer. Saturn in the 10th house. Saturn in Libra. Saturn in the 1st house. Neptune in Sagittarius. Neptune in the 3rd house. Pluto in Libra. Pluto in the 12th house. North Node in Sagittarius. North Node in the 3rd house. Lilith in Aquarius. Lilith in the 5th house. Chiron in Aries. Chiron in the 7th house. Part of Fortune in Pisces. Part of Fortune in the 5th house. Vertex in Aries. Vertex in the 7th house. Okay, this man that I'm specifically talking about right now is actually a Libra rising, which means that his 12th house is ruled by Virgo. Okay, his aspects is Sun conjunct Venus, Sun conjunct Mars, Sun squared Saturn, Sun conjunct Pluto, Venus conjunct Pluto, Mars squared Saturn, Jupiter squared Neptune. Okay, you see the Sun conjunct Pluto? That's like a Sun in Scorpio person. See what I'm saying? Venus conjunct Pluto. That's like a Venus in Scorpio person, which we previously was just saying. The person that we was talking about, the famous person, that's number one. Okay, they have Sun in Scorpio. They have Venus in Scorpio. See what I'm saying? This person has Mercury in Scorpio. They have Moon in the 8th. Just showing you stuff. Okay, just showing you. All right. The Mars squaring Saturn, okay, a lot of times people that have Mars squared Saturn do have a more weaker will, okay, than other people, okay, so things can annoy them. They can have heavily a lot of anxiety, okay. They have issues when it comes to aggression, okay, so they can be overly aggressive at times, all right. However, they can also endure and take a lot of shit too. So let's just keep on going. The next person we have, this is number 4, right? Sun in Aries, Moon in Sagittarius, Mercury in Aries, Venus in Pisces. Here we go with Venus in Pisces again, which can also indicate the Venus in the 12th house, right? Okay, just showing you comparisons. Jupiter in Scorpio, Saturn in Libra, Uranus in Sagittarius, Neptune in Sagittarius, Pluto in Libra, North Node in Cancer, Lilith in Sagittarius, Chiron in Taurus, part of Fortune in Aries, Vertex in Leo. This man's aspects is Sun conjunct Mercury, Sun opposite Saturn, Sun opposite Pluto, Moon squared Mars, Moon conjunct Neptune, Mercury opposite Pluto, and Venus squaring Uranus. Okay, next chart. Sun in Libra, Moon in Pisces, Mercury in Scorpio, Venus in Virgo, Mars in Libra, Jupiter in Capricorn, Saturn in Gemini, Uranus in Libra, Neptune in Sagittarius, Pluto in Libra, North Node in Capricorn, Lilith in Scorpio, Chiron in Aries, part of Fortune in Pisces, Vertex in Sagittarius. This man's aspects: Sun conjunct Uranus, Moon opposite Venus, Moon squared Jupiter, Moon squaring Saturn. Moon squared Saturn really indicates that this person, it's hard for them to let go of shit. Things that have went on and took place with them, okay? It's hard for them to do that. They attach themselves to things that happen and they don't let it go. And then other people that they come across trigger these emotions into them, okay, which can lead them to be very volatile, okay. They can also overcompensate, okay, for the love and affection that they feel like they do not receive. All right, Moon opposite Pluto, Venus squared Saturn. Okay, this person feels like they are not absolutely deserving of love. They might not even feel like they're damn lovable or likable. Okay, but yeah, this shit is crazy. Jupiter squared Pluto. Okay, this next person, Sun in Leo, Moon in Leo, Mercury in Virgo, Venus in Virgo, Mars in Libra, Jupiter in Cancer, Saturn in Virgo, Uranus in Scorpio, Neptune in Sagittarius, Pluto in Libra, North Node in Virgo, Lilith in Cancer, Chiron in Taurus, Part of Fortune in Taurus, Vertex in Libra. This man, when it comes to his aspects, Sun squared Uranus, Moon conjunct Mercury, Moon conjunct Saturn, Mercury conjunct Saturn, Venus conjunct Mars. Okay? And I'm down to the last one right now. This last person, y'all actually know him. He is famous. Okay? I do not have his date and time when it comes to his birth time, so I cannot go into his houses. All right? However, this person was born in 1969. Okay? So, Sun in Scorpio, Moon in Virgo, Mercury in Scorpio, Venus in Libra, Mars in Capricorn, Jupiter in Libra, Saturn in Taurus. Now, Saturn in Taurus, let me stop here. Saturn in Taurus, and people that have Saturn in the second house can be very, very violent people when it comes to money, when it comes to their loved ones, their family, and things like that. People trying to hurt their family, okay, doesn't mean that they can't do these things to them if they feel like they're being crossed. So anytime a Saturn in Taurus person or a Saturn in the second house person feels like they're being crossed, okay, they can be very dangerous. Okay, let's just start there, right? All right, let's keep on going. Uranus in Libra, Neptune in Scorpio, Pluto in Virgo, North Node in Pisces, Lilith in Cancer. Here we go with this Lilith in Cancer, which would also indicate a Lilith in the fourth house person too, right? Because we keep hearing the shit. Chiron in Aries, Part of Fortune in Scorpio, Vertex in Capricorn. This man's aspects, Sun conjunct Mercury. So we know a lot of times people that have Sun conjunct Mercury, they can be a narcissist, okay, or a narcissist kind of person. But these people are very, very intelligent, very wise, very skillful, very strategic, okay. People that have Sun conjunct Mercury are the reason why people in the world even go back and forth a lot with each other, okay, just arguments and debating and things like that. These people have a lot of shit to say because they know a lot of information, okay. Let's just keep on going. Sun opposite Saturn, Moon sextile Mercury, Moon trine Saturn, Moon square Neptune, Mercury squared Mars, Mercury opposite Saturn, Venus conjunct Jupiter, Mars squared Saturn, Mars sextile Neptune, Mars trine Pluto. Okay, anytime you see a Venus conjuncting Jupiter or Venus being linked up to Jupiter, okay, this person has an eye for luxury. Okay, they could be considered a free spirit kind of person, want to do their own things, want to eat great foods, okay, spend a lot of money, splurge, okay, trick, or whatever you call, those are those kind of people, all right. So they do have an eye for luxury and the finer things in life, okay. So I'm gonna leave this on this note for now. In future videos to come, I will go more into depth into why these are, you know, indicators, okay, of abuse, all right. And you heard a lot of different things. So just when you're thinking about like combinations and how these things are actually popping up and things like that, this can actually help you to understand. Okay, so this is a force of nature, spiritual awakening. Love is love. Peace and blessings to you all. And I will see you in the next one.